Hi everyone. This is our attempt at conducting training this year for the Consumer Fireworks Licensing Program. Let me start out by introducing myself. My name is Michael Lowe, and I joined the State Fire Marshal Division in January of last year. So how I got wrapped up in fireworks was actually on my very first day, before I even had my state ID badge made. Rich Bolton, who is our state building code commissioner, came up to me and said, "You know something? I have a great first assignment to help break you in." Kind of as if he had just thought of the idea. And then he proceeded to hand me a thick folder with the word fireworks on it. So here I am, my second year working with this program, and I gotta say, wow, what a treat it has been. Just a bit about my background. I'm actually a building code guy. In fact, I started my career as a union carpenter, went through a 4-year apprenticeship, and worked for a few contractors around Des Moines. I was working with the Whites Company when I got a position with the City of Des Moines as a building inspector in 2016. After doing that for a few years, I found my way here to the Building Code Bureau. Before we dive into the content, I just want to note that this is a general inspector training, so some of this content might be more applicable to state inspectors and some might be more applicable to local fire marshals and chiefs inspecting sites in their own jurisdictions. However, it is good to get everyone on the same page and let you all know, whether state or local entity, that I'm available to help with any questions and just provide general support. Feel free to email me or call me specifically when it comes to code-related questions or product-related questions. Sometimes it helps when it comes from the state instead of a local jurisdiction. It's unfortunately the way it works sometimes. But my contact information is there, and 99% of the time we're going to back up the local jurisdiction on any concerns or enforcement procedures. So I want to start with just mentioning that I did make quite a few videos that took the place of a canceled in-person training for vendors. All those are posted on the website and have a good foundational information that I won't necessarily be covering in these videos. Specifically the video called Intro to Applicable Codes. In that video I go over what rules apply and where to find them. You can see a list of those on the screen now. Not just necessarily the NFPA 1124, but also Iowa Code and administrative rules. So in these inspector training videos, I will just reference those codes as if you're already familiar with those sections. So if you're not, I would recommend checking those vendor videos out first. The other vendor video that may be helpful is the video on products. In that video I break down illegal fireworks, consumer fireworks, and how to identify each of them and distinguish between them. Something that the industry touts is that there is never an accident with a legal, properly used consumer-grade firework. And so what we see is that most accidents, especially the ones resulting in fatalities, are from people misusing fireworks, using professional-grade fireworks or making their own. The one death in the state around the holiday last year falls into that category. For those of you who don't know, a man died after looking over a commercial-grade artillery shell. It didn't go off right away, and his curiosity literally killed him. This type of accident is actually common and helped inspire some of the themes that you see on your screen now that are part of our safety education initiative. At the state level, we have been very concerned with professional-grade fireworks getting into the hands of consumers. I should mention something about the industry is that each company advertises and claims to have the biggest and best fireworks. However, in reality, they are all the same. The APA 87-1 lays out the maximum quantities of pyrotechnic composition that each type of device can have. And so every company literally has the same fireworks. And so because all the products are the same and mostly come from the same plants, all the industry has to compete with one another is marketing. This is where things get a bit difficult for regulators because professional grade fireworks have to look a certain way. They are supposed to be wrapped in brown or solid color paper. They're not always. And they are supposed to be labeled as professional. They kind of actually look like this Pro Line series that 76 puts out. However, these are actually consumer grade fireworks and no better than the ones you saw on the previous slide. No bigger, no larger explosions or anything like that. The thing is that consumer grade fireworks can look any way, and this Pro Line series has become a popular way to market products. So you just have to be looking at the right spot and making sure that products being sold under a consumer grade license have the UNO 336 label on it.